and welcome back to my channel. So this is part two of my video that I did last week. I did a wash routine, so this video is going to be mostly about my blowout routine and how I press my hair at home. So I'm going in with my Way leave-in conditioner. It's also a thermal protectant as well. A lot of people, I don't think, know that. And then after that, I like to use my Kenra blowout spray. I like to use that just because it adds like a little bit of like shine and softness. And it's also another heat protectant. That is the Kenra spray that I'm using right there. And then lastly, I go in with my K18 molecule hair oil. Because my hair is color treated, I like to find products that focus on molecular repair just to rebuild up that strand. So I'm using my Revlon paddle brush. I don't know what made me use this paddle brush. I usually go for my rounded brush, but I know that they did go through a little recall or something. I don't know what's going on with that. So I decided to use the paddle brush. It worked, but I like to get like that nice little rounded blowout at the bottom, and this can't give that, but she got the job done. We got a nice blowout, and that's all we really needed. The blowout is the most important part of your soap press routine. In case you don't know, you want to have a really good blowout, but using this tool does make it hard to get to my roots. That's the only thing I don't like about that. The rounded blow dry brush is a lot better, but I will link this brush if anybody is interested. I will link all the products down below in the description if anybody's interested. And I had gotten a new flat iron. We'll get to that clip in a second, but I got a new flat iron. I'll also link that down below, but it's called the Babyliss Nano Titanium. But I wanted to try it out before actually showing you guys like how to use it, because it was my first time like using this flat iron, and this flat iron is the truth. When I tell you, this is what gives you the silk press. I don't know what is in this flat iron, what material, what they did, but the mechanism of this flat iron is gold. Like one pass, look at that. No comb. I probably should have used a comb. It was still nice, but a comb definitely would have took this up a little bit more of a notch, especially at my roots. But this thing does get hot. Like you can see, I barely want to touch it because the whole thing is just piping hot. Like, and it really helps when trying to set a curl. Sidebar, for some reason this piece was just not curling. I don't know what was going on. But anyways, just be so careful, because I definitely burnt my scalp in the back. I burnt my forehead. Almost burnt off a finger. Like, this thing gets really hot, and I like it because in the manual it tells you, like, based on your hair texture, if you have coarse hair or fine hair, it'll tell you like what temperature to use it for. And so I have coarse hair, so it told me to use a very hot setting, so just beware. I thought I heard something, but I kept this in because I want to show you guys the back of my hair, because you'll see throughout the video I did a terrible job trying to show y'all the back of my head, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, so be careful with this flat iron, but this flat iron is the truth. I feel like if y'all don't get anything else, honestly get this flat iron. It is pricey, but she's worth it, I promise you. Don't use her too often, because you will definitely get heat damage. You will definitely fry your hair straight off. I only use it, like, I only try to keep it to one pass. So here's another clip of me not showing y'all the back of my head that well. And the fact that I turned around and checked to see if I was in frame and still was not in frame is absolutely absurd. I do like to curl my hair because I like to preserve my hair at night with flexi rods, kind of like a heatless curl kind of thing. So having the curls already set in just helps to have that like blowout look in the morning. And I had slowed down this clip just for a dramatic effect, but like, look at this curl. Y'all saw that? Anyways, so I like to set my hair in flexi rods just to have like that nice ball effect, and it also helps with like longevity for my hair, because this is a lot of work and silk presses are expensive, so I had to find ways to stretch this out. So I did set this with an anti-humidity spray. I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I've had this for a while. I always use it. Maybe it works, maybe it don't. I really can't attest to that. And then I just seal off my hair with a silkening gloss, and that's pretty much it. Very quick, simple, super easy. And only thing I would have done differently was use a hot comb in my roots, but I don't have a hot comb. But if you do have a hot comb your roots for sure. And this is how my hair looks the next day. The curls did drop, but I do set my hair in flexi rods, and this is typically how my hair looks on average. So yeah, that's about it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching.